has announced his Britpop World Tour. It's going to come to Australasia, 24th of November at Eden Park in Auckland, 28th of November at One New Zealand Stadium, making this actually the first international gig at the new stadium, which will be amazing. So Robbie Williams, most of you will know for his iconic pop songs. Of course, he rose to fame with Take That. He remains one of the world's biggest pop stars, 90 million albums sold, 16 UK #1 albums, bigger than the Beatles, and 18 Brit Awards. It is a real pleasure, mate, to have you in the studio. Robbie Williams, good morning.
Robbie!
Thank you. Lovely to speak to you both. Can I ask you this question? I wonder how many countries you have to go to before you can call it a world tour.
Now,
do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'm going to South America. I've done all of Europe. I will then be coming to Australia and New Zealand. Is that a world tour?
I think that's a world tour because you've crossed the hemisphere.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. If I just did
Hey, who's
Europe
doing this interview?
No, well, listen, this is just interesting for me. If I just did Europe and South America, is that a world tour?
No.
No, oh, yeah, I see what you're doing there. You're going to get me on a technicality.
Is it you guys that are making it possible for me to call this a world tour?
Absolutely, because we're all the way down here and you give us the time of day.
Thank you, New Zealand. Thank you for letting me call this a world tour.
We're saying we've made you. Without us, you were nothing.
Yeah. I'd stand by that.
Robbie, you're pretty lucky to have Simon in here for this interview. Let me explain why quickly. About 10 or so years ago, Simon entered New Zealand's version of Dancing with the Stars. And his first dance, the dance that he put his entire back into, and he was ridiculed nationwide for, was to one of your songs. So sorry about that.
Wasn't Rock DJ, was
It was.
Yeah, I've seen it.
You have not.
I have. And I get why you were ridiculed. And I stand by that too. Yeah. It's a wonder they've let you have a career in public.
Did you cancel your music to be used by any of those shows after that performance, Robbie?
They found it very difficult ever since. They have to get clearance from me. And no, I'm joking. I do you know, in the recesses of my brain somewhere, I can remember seeing that. And God bless you.
Thank you.
For giving it a collegiate try.
Thank you,
do you
mate.
know what? You may not know the outcome at the end, Robbie. He came back after the scathing reviews and won the whole thing weeks later.
Yes!
Robbie,
I love that.
do you know, how do you manage... I get, and Lana gets, you. This interview is one of countless you will do. How do you manage to be so vibrant and effervescent with this going on and a world tour about to happen?
Well, it just depends on the person or the people that I'm talking to. I'm a mirror of what I'm receiving, and you were very easy to start talking to before this interview started, which puts me in a very gentle mood.
Thank you.
Do you think, Robbie, you have been around for a gorgeous amount of time and we've been able to enjoy your music for ages and we've had different versions of you. It's been great. Do you think, and this isn't a bad thing, do you think you've softened over time compared to when you first came out and you were this absolute rock star young guy? You'd sort of moved away from Take That. Do you think you've softened?
Yeah, but because, back in the day, you've got nothing to lose. You don't have anything. So you can go out there on a limb, you can stand on a wire, you can fall, and then you can come back and do it again. But as you get older, there's more to lose, and you understand your place in the world, and you understand the world a bit more. And I've got 4 kids and a wife now, and my balls currently reside in an Hermes Birkin bag in my wife's dressing room, and now everything that I say and do has to be agreed by her before I'm allowed to say or do it. So I've got souls I'm the guardian of now.
Yeah.
It's not just me throwing myself around.
Your documentary on Netflix reached #1 in 22 countries. I watched it. I mean, I guess it's just testament to your fame, but also your global appeal as a person that's been through a lot. I found it in parts very difficult to watch because you, and I hope I'm not speaking out of turn, you see you unravel with the drugs. How on earth did you get clean? Now I look at you and you really look good. You look handsome. You're bright-eyed. You're bushy-tailed. You look youthful. So how does one in your situation with all these hangers-on and groupies and management that sometimes are remiss in how they take care of performers? And I thought that with Lewis Capaldi. How did you get back?
When I started being managed by David and Tim, David was 10 years sober. He was a heroin addict. And I fell into the right arms at the right time because, you know, he impressed upon me that I was an addict and that I was an alcoholic. And I saw through him that I was, and I am. But also at the same time, as much as there is this rebellious, devil-may-care, rock and roll, self-destructive hedonist in me, there's also this version of me over my right-hand shoulder that is a good boy, that wants to be a good boy, that wants to love and be loved, the one that wants to take care and be taken care of. And it just depends which wolf I feed. And I've been relying on this higher version of myself here over my right-hand shoulder, at least for the last 20 years. And so far, so good. Now there's this other version of me over my left-hand shoulder, the shadow that will always be there. But like I've said before, there's so much to lose right now. And I feel and understand the benefits of employing the angels of my higher nature.
One NZ stadium, one New Zealand stadium is a brand new stadium that you have, that you're going to come and visit in New Zealand, in Christchurch. No one of international fame, Robbie, would have performed at that until you turn up. How does one like you really break that place in? How are you going to rock that place in Christchurch so that we can never forget that you've been here?
Every gig that I do, the next gig is always the most important show. I take entertaining very seriously. And for some reason, they put my picture on the poster and still people buy tickets. Now,
well, they put a gorilla head on there for a while.
Yeah, nobody bought tickets for that one.
Hey, that was good.
But listen, you know, by the time I get there, it will be the most important gig that I'm doing. So I shall make sure that I fill a space and try to impose myself. How many people are coming to that one?
I believe there's a capacity of around 30 for a concert, doesn't it? 30,000.
They'll put in maybe extra seats, probably 35.
Listen, I'll impress myself on 30,000 people and do my best to make sure that whatever money their money that they have spent to come and see me is worth it.
Yeah.
Robbie, listen, those words and the way you are, you will be an inspiration to many. We're in really genuinely in awe of that, and I'm glad the good angel's winning. You deserve that. So thank you for being so gracious with your time. We really are looking forward to you coming here. You're going to be just such a massive success. Thank you so much.
Well, bless you, and we all deserve it. Go get it.